24 years ago on this day, the last Pakistani soldier of Musharraf's invasion and occupation force was either retreating or killed. And 50 days of hard fighting over some of the worst terrain ever fought over, the tricolour returned to proudly flutter over desolate posts strung up across the line of control from Mashko Valley in the west to Turtuk in the east. One interesting thing about the war is that when one speaks to senior officers, they often say, "I can't imagine how the boys did it." Well, it seems only fair as the Indian Armed Forces were very ill-equipped and were facing quite literally every disadvantage an attacking force could face. Again, in a very literal sense, the proverbial uphill battle. That makes you think, how well prepared is the Indian Army today to fight the same war, or how would it be fought differently? To begin with, the biggest initial problem then was to understand the enemy's disposition and the scope of the infiltration. Today, with UAVs and long-range thermal observation devices that detect body heat, the task would be much easier, and hence targeting the enemy would also be that much more easier. In '99, the pilots struggled to locate targets. Now, using pods that aid in target detection, pilots can drop bombs with pinpoint precision on targets from a very safe distance, eliminating enemy posts. While helicopters have the same targeting capacity, the weapon they will use will be integrated later this year. The biggest casualty causing enemy weapon was artillery. To tackle that threat, we have weapon locating radars that will help silence enemy artillery the moment it opens up. And artillery regiments such as 253 Medium now have smart shells that can target enemy positions on reverse slopes of mountains where the enemy keeps his munitions and food. Hitting these targets would really hurt his ability to fight. Our soldiers faced enemy fire with only the clothes that protected them from the elements. Now, bulletproof jackets and helmets will ensure that many more lives are saved. 527 soldiers laid down their lives in the 50-day war. And were the war to be fought today, fewer Indian soldiers will die in a much shorter war.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today News Mo.